And Kenny, you're just toast to me.
Oh,
As far as we're concerned, he's sex robot. So
it's not.
He's Fisto, the sex robot.
Damn you all.
Okay.
Fucking.
So I'm assuming you at least all read like the beginning things that I had. The idea is that the party has magically been like Thanos snapped into this dimension. Whatever you were doing anywhere else, a bright light appears, and the next thing anybody knows is that you are waking up on the side of a dirt road, puzzled as the morning sun just seems to be coming up. As you all gather together, collecting your thoughts, you notice only two directions on this road, obviously, because it's a road. And one of them, you can see an abbey off into the distance. The other one, just a long road. How would you guys like to proceed? Because you could choose at this point to the abbey or down the long road.
Alright, question. What the fuck's an abbey?
An abbey is basically like a small church.
Okay. I don't make the best of decisions, so Matt.
we go back to the church.
Go to the abbey?
That makes
Yes.
Okay, as you're making your way down, you notice that the dense forest that you're in actually starts to clear up. This looks like it was more of a man-made thing. And as you get closer to the church, you start to notice that off in the distance in the fields, there are like wooden dummies and everything. And there are men and women using swords and axes and all kinds of other different types of things, practicing chopping at these woods, being drilled by one kind of guy, which you would assume to be the drill master for these. They all look like they possibly are some kind of in training for like a military force. When you get to the abbey, you are approached by a man, a very tall man, bronze shoulders, really buff and everything, but his figure is actually hidden underneath a set of plate armor. The man scratches his mustache and walks up to you guys, greeting you firmly. Hello there, chaps. I'd like to introduce myself. I am the marshal of this here area. My name's Briggs. I take it that you guys might be the, actually, you don't look like recruits. You all look like you're fairly well geared off and everything. Perhaps are you the new trainers for the area?
I like to blast.
Briggs. We're lost as fuck, dude. Where are we?
This is Northshire. And is he one of those new constructs I've heard about? These gnomes are up to all kinds of new goods. Well, glad to have him and see that the gnomes are putting in some kind of effort to the war effort. Anyway, this is the training ground for the Stormwind Army.
The storm winds, eh? Kenny, what are storm winds?
I don't know.
God damn it, Kenny.
Nox actually approaches and says, I don't think we're from this area. We seem to be very, very lost. Well, that's kind of strange that nobody would at least know that they were in Elwyn Forest. I mean, we have guards posted all over the place, but then suddenly you got everything's interrupted as we hear the loud sound of like an explosion off in the distance. The earth starts to shake. What the bloody hell was that? Suddenly, the field of trainees erupts into screams and whatnot as you all start to see kobolds emerge from the forest and start attacking the trainees, taking out a lot of their drill sergeants completely off guard right off the bat, and starting to mow down some of them as they are retreating back to the abbey. At this point, what would you do?
I'd ready my sword and shield and try to convince some of the trainees to stay and help us fight.
All right, I'd like to have you roll a persuasion for me, a charisma check for me real quick.
13.
You manage to convince 2 of the trainees to stay with you. And Nox would also ready an arrow, ready to pop at any of the new things.
I prepare
Anything from
Eldritch
Toast?
Blast.
Preparing Eldritch Grass. Okay. Off in the distance, about 150 feet away, you start to notice 5 particular kobolds start running up. Let's actually start rolling initiatives to see how this is going to play out. Your readied moves are still held off. Just roll initiative for now.
20.
Not unusual. 12. Such initiative. So to help you, type it in there. Why is my stream chat up? I don't out here. See one of the sides. Unnecessary, my friend. Breaking it.
Oh?
Oh? Ooh woo bulgy walgy? Not allowed to throw me away. Get to deal with me. Oh, Emery is live. Okay, hold on.
Are we supposed to watch the stream?
Playing Minecraft. Hold up. Oh, right. He has that map. He's doing.
Are we not supposed to look at that?
No, I think we can look at it. He has it live for a reason. Also, Emery, you are being muy quiet.
Mike.
Yeah, I muted myself because my phone alarms were going off like crazy.
Ah.
Okay, so this is us 3 right now. If you can see the Minecraft thing.
I can.
We are represented by the wool blocks. The skulls over there are represented by the kobolds. The ones that are on stump are ranged fighters and everything. And we got 2 recruits thanks to his charisma. I'm going to quickly place those as jack-o'-lanterns. So we're just going to have some recruits here.
Does each piece of wood represent a foot?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Because I did want to do the 1 foot thing, but then I look all the way over there in the distance, and that's only like 300 feet. So if I did it by 5 feet, I even have it mapped out here as this is 30 feet, which is basically everybody's average, like movement.
Mhm.
So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. These guys are 150 away. This is where we are. Also, I would assume that we're not always neck to neck. We can fix that a little later. Actually, I would actually say since you're a little bit more of the lead here, Orkra is going to be just a step ahead of us, basically.
That's fine.
All right, so let me bring out my stat sheet again here. Where is it? There you are. Okay, so those were ours. So Orkra, it looks like you go first. Then then the kobolds, then me and Kenny, and then the initiates. Oh, wait, I need to write roll for them real quick. They're last. They got a 2.
Good.
Woo. Okay,
Time for them to get annihilated.
Orca. Oh, okay. Let me turn night to time set day, so it's more bright. So go ahead. You have the first move. Me and Kenny have held off auction, so this is actually really good for us anyway.
I just have to move up, I guess, at this point.
Move up.
Yep.
All right. So move forward directly.
Yep.
Your full move there. Any readied actions or anything? Just continue readying your shield just in case.
Yep.
Alright, so then it's the kobolds. So I'm just gonna have all of them move forward a bit here. Have them all just take their turn at once. So basically we got one face well, it doesn't matter what direction they're facing. I'm having these all move I'm personally saying they're moving all at the same time, but technically it would be this first one to move, and then it becomes in range for my arrow and Eldritch Blast. Since my arrow, I got a higher initiative, I'm gonna have roll for my arrow. So give me just a second. I'm gonna roll on that. Where is beyond? Longbow hit. 14. That hits these guys. Alright, time to roll for damage. Damage, d8 plus 3. That's 7 damage to this particular cobalt, which I have so many windows open. Hold on, let me move this over to the other screen. It'd help out a lot. So this cobalt, it hits him. He's not dead, but he looks severely wounded, and that'd be this guy over here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to continue moving the rest of the skulls forward. And which one would you like to Eldritch Blast? Because you still technically have that coming. I'm just moving the blocks.
The other block boy.
The other block. Okay, go ahead and roll for hit. If you do that, I think you roll for Eldritch Blast is a hit.
Alright. Wow, thanks, game. 7. It was a 15.
That does not hit these guys.
No.
So basically, I'm gonna say that you missed slightly off over here, and it looks like you scared some cows.
Oh.
Not the cows, bro.
Not the
I'm gonna
cows.
turn them into hamburgers. Don't worry, I'll scare them more.
Okay, so my turn, my actual turn. I'm gonna be moving up, and yeah, I was right there, so I'm just gonna go right about here. And I'm going to actually take a pot shot at the one that Kenny just missed at. And actually, I'm just gonna roll real dice to make this go faster.
How dare you shot my pot?
That's +7, so 50. Yeah, that hits. Okay, and then damage. I'll roll damage actually on the thing. I just hate how slow D&D and beyond. Aw, that's sad. I did 4 damage. So
Oof.
I hit him, but I hit this guy in the knee. All right, now it's your turn, Kenny. What would you like to do?
I would like to. How far away are they again?
At this point, there are about 120 at the closest ones, and 130 at the furthest.
Just to make sure I'm right on this. How far apart are they?
They are. Let me actually count this out for you. They're at least, say, about 10 feet away from each other.
Okay, so
if not
completely
more.
useless. Eldritch Blast.
Where would you like it?
The same fucker I've missed already.
Okay, roll for me.
Okay, that's a little better. 10.
10. That still doesn't hit these guys. So you missed again. And you actually like raise the cow's tail at this point with your blast. It's now running through the fields behind these guys, going with the fug in cow. All right. Are you gonna stay there? Or are you gonna move?
I'll move forward.
Okay, I'm gonna assume you move your maximum.
Yep.
All right. Now we got the recruits' turns, and I'm don't actually have sheets for these guys, but I'm going to run these off as this regular halfling that I have over here on my my app that I have for monsters and stuff, which their feet would be 25, so they'd be 5 behind either of us. They don't exactly have sword; they only have short swords, so they are like 1 behind. Actually, one further away from each of us, but they're there and they're just ready to attack if anything comes in to play. Okay, it's back to Orkra's turn.
Bro, Caden is playing checkers and Emery is playing 3D chess right now. What
Right.
the fuck? I still have to move up.
Yeah, okay, I assume that's what you did, but I just wanted to make sure. So there's where you move. You don't have like any hand crossbows or anything.
I have javelins, but I don't want to use them in this fight.
I'm completely up to you. I'm
Is
just
it because you
wondering.
keep missing with them?
So you're just gonna ready action still for
Yep.
defense? Okay, now it's the kobold's turn. And now, let me see something real quick, because I think you might be in range for the ranged kobolds. Let me just bring them back up on my little app here. No, not spells. Back, because they're not golden dragons. Nope. That'd be horrible.
Oh god.
Yeah, kobolds. There we are. Okay, what's their range? And where are they at? They actually, yeah, you are in range for them. So this kobold over here is his first turn. He's gonna try to hit you with a dart. So he's gonna roll for hit. No, that's an attack roll. Want the hit roll. Then it's not rolling the hit. I'm gonna actually just manual roll the hit. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
No? Then, yeah, his dart completely misses and just falls flat like a good 10 feet in front of you. Just rip. This guy, did not go to arm day at all. He just completely failed. But he is going to move up a bit. Let's see, right here would be where it is. So, log boy, and put the 7 damage here. All right, and then I'm just going to move the other one for sake because the other one's also going to is going to take another shot at you. So here I'm going to roll it. Does a 19 hit you?
Since I'm defending, no. My armor class is 19 exactly.
Yeah, it meets it. It doesn't go over. Okay, so it throws its dart, but it like just barely even pricks your shield and bounces to the ground, and helplessly. All right, so that ends basically the kobold's turn after they all move up their full thing. So this one hit 4, so 4. I'm gonna actually have Nox take his turn while I'm moving all these things. He's gonna take a shot at the one that has taken 4 damage. 10 plus 7, that hits. All right, gonna roll for damage. What do we got here? That's 6 damage. This kobold over here is dead. He is Ripperoonies. So I'm just gonna have him float in the air there. Screw that. Okay, so he's dead. All these kobolds finish moving up. God dang it, I missed the thing. I hate it when I do that. But nope. Yeah, right there, 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 and there. So now it's on to Kenny's turn. So Kenny, go ahead.
Ooh, I'm going to move up my 30 feet.
Okay. You are right here. Wait, no. You're on that.
Now, they're my range. Well, I can do something other than Eldritch Blast. It's a miracle. I want to create bonfire on little guys there in the middle. Yeah, that guy. Going right down dead center.
Remember, every block
Yeah.
counts as 5 feet, Kenny.
Yes, I know. I just want to light him on fire. It's only going to hit him, but I mean, it's still something. Emery, are you muted again?
Yes, I was.
There
Sorry,
you
I
go.
took a drink. Do I have to roll for Constitution or anything for that, or is he just set on fire?
That says Dex. Let me drag it over.
Can I just join this Minecraft world?
This is on my. I wish I could, but this is on my
There we go.
personal thing. I think Kenny and I can make it so that our other Minehut server actually has like a playboard.
It is Dex 10.
Dex 10.
Yeah, so he
Dex
has
10
to.
saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta beat a
He
10.
He got 4. He sucks.
All
I
right.
mean, he didn't go to leg day.
So he takes the full 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, so he can he put like a block on his head? Yeah, I can. 6. And let me see who.
Toasty.
Okay. Yeah, he's burning. He doesn't like it. But he burned.
Gotta reread about that.
And now we got let's go with the punkaboos. They're just gonna move up. No, one more.
Oh,
all right, now it's Orcra's turn again.
I also want to point this out, Emery, on that kobold's turn, he will have to do another dexterity saving throw.
Alright, or else face another burn or something.
Yep. Get burned again. It's if they start their turn there or end their turn there in that 5-foot square.
Okay. 5-foot square. Oh, that square. Okay.
Yep. So that square
Alright,
exactly.
It's Orcra's turn, so I'm assuming you move forward.
Yeah, I move up to the kobold on the right.
On the right. So this one right here?
Yeah.
Stab him with my shield.
Right.
I attack with my longsword.
Alright, go ahead and make a hit through.
13.
13. Alright, that actually hits him, so go ahead and make a damage.
6.
6 damage. Okay. You smack this guy with your sword. He's feeling it. I mean, he got a big nice scar over his belly, but he's still standing. All right, and I'm assuming that's the end of your turn then?
Yep.
Alright, so first things first is that Mr. Dart over here is actually going to make a throw over here for Kenny, actually. Alright, so he's going to roll for a hit. Does a 2 hit?
No.
He almost critically failed.
That would have been great.
Yeah, and so he throws and everything, but you know he gets so excited that when he winds up his throw, his dart like slips backwards in his hand a little bit, and he throws it only like 2 feet. So he done messed up. All right, now the kobold that you hit here, Orkra, is actually going to retaliate against you for smacking them in the face or belly. A 5 does not hit, I'm assuming.
No.
So you completely dodge out of that one. They're still, that just makes them a little bit more angry, and then they're gonna have their friend over here just basically move over one and join in on this beating action. And this one's gonna roll, and we got a 3. These kobolds suck.
And remember, he started his turn in the burn fire, so he has to make
Oh,
another
he
dex
does.
save.
He does. He has to
Yes.
make the Constitution save. So
Dexterity.
he got. I mean, yeah, dexterity save. It's still dexterity mod. I still re-rolled it with the thing, and it's a 5. So
Aha.
he burns how much?
Da-da-da, ba-da-da. Another 6.
Well, then he never even got to move. He just burned to death.
Good. He does.
All right, so that's one for you, Kenny, and so then this guy over here, he's gonna run up and do what that other guy wanted to do, because they were best friends in crochet class. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking again. So this guy tries, to avenge his friend, but he only brought a little dagger to try to. His little dagger just bounces off your shield, and they just are really confused on what the hell's going on here with this shield thing. Well, there's 2 more, and here's
Can't touch the orc.
yeah, this orc is like, what is this? This guy's gonna move over here to the side of you, and he's gonna roll 12.
Oh.
Nope.
Still no.
You just dink, dink, dink,
He's
dink.
just standing there like, this is sad.
What is going on with my world and whatnot? Now this guy's gonna be like, screw that shiz, and just gonna go straight forward, like right in front of you. Kind of thinks he
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, he's actually just a little too far off. He's gonna stare at you though. He's gonna stare you down, and he's gonna ready an action that if you come near him, he's gonna cut you.
He's giving you the sexy eyes.
And this guy over here, he's gonna run up. I think right here's as far as he can go, and he's gonna like try to help out his buddy and whatnot. Okay, then it comes to my turn since all the kobolds have had a turn doing something. I'm going to move onto the side of this here recruit, and this kobold right here to the side of you, Orkra. I'm going to try to longbow hit. So I'm actually going to go back to my character sheet and roll for hit. The 12 hours and everything. 18 plus 7, 25. Yeah, it hits. And longbow attack. Ooh, 11. That kobold's dead. He just... I ended up shooting him like right through like the temple, and he just like stands there comedically for a minute and then just flops to the ground backwards. Vanquished.
Nox just 360 no scoped someone. I'm in awe.
And now it's back to Toast's turn. Go Toast. Go Toast. AKA Kenny.
What? I just gotta hold on. Pizza time. Can we put an end rod on Kenny's block?
An Ender Rod?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how well this is gonna come through, but I would like to look at this kobold that moved up in front of me, right?
The one that's just staring
Yeah.
at you?
And I'm gonna.
My super double ultra mega nutbuster cum blast.
I'm gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, well, go ahead and roll.
Did that come through at all, by the way?
It
They cut out at the end.
God
yeah.
damn it.
Super mega ultra double cut.
Nutbuster cum blast. It was a 7 too, so I missed.
Since when do you watch NSP?
Oh, for a long time, my dude. And that's Starbomb, though. I mean, still in SP technically, but Starbomb.
Kenny, you completely miss and you hit like a wandering chicken like over here. Just
Kenny's
I mean,
got it out for animals, bro.
just boom. You literally killed the chicken. It's lying there dead and all burnt and everything.
Fried chicken.
And then this recruit right here, right next to you, just goes, "Mr. Tweetums, no!"
The bird is dead.
He killed Bird.
There's only one bird. That is my friend.
Okay, any more actions before?
I'm gonna move up to the dude I tried to fucking blast.
Okay, let me just.
I'm gonna stare him down menacingly.
You just look at him menacingly.
That was a warning shot.
Well, in this guy, complete rage at the loss of Mr. Tweetums, not from you and everything, but from this kobold that just would not stand in the way to save Mr. Tweetums. This guy's gonna come running up to this here kobold and everything, and he's going to attack with a short sword. Now, let me actually make this roll real quick with short sword.
Don't get into
roll.
front of it. It's dangerous.
Okay, rolling for short sword. 14. He actually hits. All right, short sword damage.
Hey,
It's
someone
just
actually
gonna be
hits it.
1d6, no modifier, and it's a 5. So this kobold gets hit for 5. Effectively, this NPC has now done 5 damage.
And you have done nothing.
No,
Listen,
he hit 1 early on. For 4.
I killed something.
Yeah, you grazed a cow and you killed a chicken.
He did 4 damage to this guy over here that's dead. Okay, so, and then we got another recruit that's right next to me. Didn't really care for chickens, but decides to move up and just barely behind you now, Orkra. And with that being said, ready in an action to attack. This is still 5 feet. That's 10 feet away. Nope, not hitting there. So yeah, just ready in action to attack the first thing that comes near it. So it's you, Orkra. Your turn.
I attack the wounded kobold again.
All right, go ahead.
15.
That hits.
Damage is a measly 5, though.
It's dead. It can just kobold vaporized.
I love the gentle, serene Minecraft music in the background during a murder fest.
Yeah, I wish I could throw music of some kind out there.
Put a jukebox down. I was saying earlier we should put an end rod on Kenny's block.
There's
don't
no
know what
end rods in that
is.
version.
Really?
Yeah.
This isn't Texit. This is actual Minecraft.
Oh, it's the regular version? Then yeah, it should be there.
Where is Ender Rod? Because I looked up
Type
Ender.
in E-N-D. It's not Ender Rod, it's Ender.
ED.
Yeah,
I did.
back
I
up,
put in ED.
back up the D, put an N, and then put a D.
END.
Oh,
End.
END.
Yes. There you go. First one on the left. Yep.
There you go. Enrod. I don't need glowstone right now, so.
I'm surprised you're not using Hexit. That would probably give you a lot more tools.
It was easier to clear this out with the fill option
Ah, fair enough.
and everything. So, all right. So, are you gonna move it, Orkra, or anything else?
I moved to the left. Kobold.
This guy right here, basically
Yep.
where the sign is. All right, now it's my turn. Let's see where are the kobolds here. Let's see. Well, now it's definitely in range, but how far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 5. 60 feet. It's still in range. Okay, I'm gonna try to take out this range guy over here with my longbow. So here I go for a roll for a hit. 5 plus 12. It actually meets it, so with my modifier of +7. So meeting it isn't a hit, right?
No. If you're attacking, it's not a hit.
Okay, it's not a hit. So I did not hit this guy and whatnot. It just completely goes flying in air, flying over you guys, but just this boop and getting really close to this recruit who's like still raging out in Mr. Tweedums and didn't actually pay attention doing anything. So I'm actually going.
I didn't know we were playing arrow roulette. I thought we were fighting.
Alright, well, I'm going to move forward just a wee bit.
Shut up, kickstand.
Alright.
I hate when you use the other voice. It kills me.
Alright, now it's actually the kobold's turn.
Hmm.
So, Mr. Dart throwing kobold that has not hit anybody and everything. He is going to try to attack this recruit right over here because it's the closest thing. So here goes for the recruit. I didn't delete the recruit's last placement.
I was wondering.
4 did not hit the recruit. Nope. Just this guy should not be a dart thrower.
He's really
sucks.
bad at it.
He's starting to question his entire life at this point. He's that depressed and everything. He doesn't really move or anything. He's just completely depressed. All right, now this cobalt in front of you, Orkra, is going to try to swipe at you with a dagger. 18, does that hit?
Nope.
Nope. Then okay, and you just pink another shield hit. These guys they got the little dirks. They just can't seem to hit you. This cobalt over here is going to try to attack the recruit. And let's see what we get here. Ooh, that actually hits the recruit. So with that little thing, it's 2 plus 1d4. We got a little 1d4, 4 damage. This recruit has now taken 6 damage. Alright, I got a left and right hand in this thing. Okay, so we don't have that many kobolds left. I think the last one is the one right here in front of Kenny, and he's just gonna swing at Kenny with a dirk.
Bring it.
It's a 2.
Rejected.
His wounds really getting to him and from earlier and whatnot. So he just tries, but just like he just falls to his knee, angrily staring at you down on one knee, and just so sad. And now I believe it's Kenny's turn after that because I already went.
Alright, cool. I'm going to hit the kobold in the face with the mace.
Roll for hit.
God, why am I rolling so low? 9.
That doesn't hit.
I'm getting tired of this rolls. Why are you doing this to me?
You like swing, but he's so angry and everything that he just matrix dodges even on one knee. Just fuck you.
Took me 4 rolls to get an actual good roll. This is ridiculous.
So this recruit over here is gonna try to attack this person with a longsword. Here we go. 17, it hits. All right, now let's see about the damage for that longsword. 6. Yeah, that he did. Even with you, he was too busy dodging your thing. He did not see the ninja fucking recruit here, still pissed off about Mr. Tweedums, just slink his sword right like underneath the jaw into his throat.
Mr. Tweedums.
Viciously pulls it backwards, ripping it out from the back of his skull, and he just the front part of his neck still attached, but he just rolls over dead.
Jesus. Remind me not to shoot his chickens.
Yeah, this recruit and okay, this other recruit that took a hit and everything.
Look, they take their
For one,
chickens.
he had a retaliation action that I forgot about.
They
To this
take their
kobold that-
chickens serious like
I'm actually going
Skyrim.
to see about his retaliation action, which we forgot about. His retaliation thing missed anyway, so no big there. Now his actual attack's going to come to this thing. Still a miss. This guy cannot hit this kobold. I mean, that 6 hit actually hit him pretty hard. Okay, and now it's back to Orcra's turn.
I moved to save the panicking recruit.
Okay, and hold on, let me make it daytime real quick. Okay, there. Okay, as in you go right here behind the thing.
Yeah, behind the kobold.
Okay, I'm gonna say because you're behind him, flanking him, you have advantage for this. So it's the best out of 2 rolls for your hit. So just roll 2 dice and tell me whatever the big number is.
Oh well. Options tab. Hold on. 20,
You crit him?
22. No, I
did-
have a +5.
Oh, it's a +5. Okay. So you hit him. So go ahead and roll your damage.
4.
4 damage. He's still standing, actually. Pretty strong. I mean, you hurt him, but you pretty much just like stabbed him like on the side of the arm.
How do I use a spell slot?
When you
you
use an
basically
actual spell, it will take it for.
Depending upon your spell, if you have to prepare on, which I think paladins do every day, the way how prepared spells work for paladin is when you start your day, like the beginning of the day, from your spell pool, you write how many if you have spell slots and everything, how many spells you can use per day, kind of thing. You can make a list of X amount of spells, which I don't remember how many prepared spells you can actually get, but you make a list of spells that you can use during that day. You're not allowed to basically use from your entire pool of spells in a day. It's just like a list. I don't know what the list is for you though. For this sake,
It's pretty small right now.
I would say for you, it's probably 1 or 2. So, but a spell slot, depending upon how many spell slots is, you use a spell slot to cast a spell and everything. As you rank up and level up, you get more and more spell slots and everything, and then you get like 1 spell spot per spell level, kind of thing.
Okay.
And so for now, I don't know what your class has or anything, but if you want to use a spell slot to heal or something, I'll let you use depending upon the heal. Is the heal a bonus action or is it an action consumer?
It's an action. It's a channel ability. That's why I asked.
Ooh, channel ability. Channel abilities are just held until you're hit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smack.
So
Heal.
What?
okay. Okay. So you're still flanking this guy. Technically, then it's my turn afterwards. Poor recruit. I'm actually gonna go for move over here, so I have a clean line shot, and I'm gonna go for this guy right here. And let's go roll for hits. (18 plus 7, 25). It hits. Rolling longbow damage. Okay, so 5 damage. I hit him. He's not dead. He's basically. I'm just a kneecapper today. I'm just popping these guys in the knee, and they're just like, "God damn it!" My adventuring career.
Leg. I want to get a soundboard for Discord that plays through the party audio. So like anytime I'm just gonna have it set up ready to go. So like we do some stupid shit, I'm gonna play it. Have it work.
Okay, well, it's the kobold's turn. Let's go with and the first one to go is good old, dart thrower. He sees. Let me see. Can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He can't throw his darts because they're covered in the glue he's been eating. That
Nope.
explains it.
He's too far away. He can move up, but I think he's just gonna keep throwing it at Mr. Tweetum's the guy over here. So let's see. Ooh, this guy fucking crit.
Oh no.
So he gets to roll 2d6.
He ran out of the glue.
He's pissed. Just 4 damage. The crit 4.
Critical 4.
What a damage crit! Yeah. Oh, this poor guy. But he just got so fed up that he just fucking closed his eyes and just took a pot shot, just chucked it as hard as he could, and basically just barely got this guy like in the pinky. Just like, my pinky, no.
Ow! What the fuck?
All right, Kenny, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to the guy who just finally landed his dart, and I'm gonna smash him in the face with a mace. That is a 21. For 6 damage. Unless I can't move that far. I'm seeing you looking at things. And I just see you running back and forth.
Just count him as moving diagonally.
Say the words, Emery.
Oh, sorry. I muted myself again because I take drinks of water because I'm so freaking thirsty, and I didn't realize that it did not go. Basically, you are too far away. So if you were to move, you have basically 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you would be able to get up here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I was counting the diagonals differently.
Well, there
My
we go.
bad. You can put your ender stick back on.
He took
Okay,
6 damage.
So wait, what was your hit?
21.
Oh yeah, you hit
Yeah.
6 damage. Yeah, he did.
He did.
He only had like 1 hit point.
I'm like, night night.
He had his eyes closed and everything. He saw his hit. He just did a giant fist bump and just went yes, and relishing in his dopamine, like
Yes, Tonk!
and everything. He had his eyes closed. He wasn't thinking about anything else. As you come running up and everything, and just basically mace him in the fucking face, just.
Home run.
Okay, and that was your movement. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Okay, the Mr. Tweedum Slayer guy over here. He's going to move up to this kobold right here. Now he has 4 damage. I'll write that here in a minute. But let me see what he hits about this kobold. 60. He hits the kobold. All right, see what he does. 4 damage to the kobold, and it's dead.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
vanquishes this kobold.
This NPC I recruited is officially as good as you, Kenny.
Thanks.
Okay, and all right, this other NPC, he's taking a hit, but he's not backing down. He's going to take a swing at this kobold, and 14. He hits it. He hits it. All right, and let's see the damage. 5 damage. He has 4 on. He's also dead. And with that, I
GG's.
think the recruits literally just swept up the kobolds. Dun, 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 dun.
You gotta let the little guy feel like they can contribute every once in a while.
Okay, so
Kenny, you don't have to tell him how to do his job.
anyway, so you guys don't have to pay attention to the board because I'm going to reset it now. But let's see, how many kills did I get? 3?
I got 2. I know that much. Didn't count yours.
Yeah, there were 7 kobolds total, and I think I got 3. The recruits got 2. You got 2. No, I think I only got 2, didn't I? Because
Pretty sure Matt got one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Matt got 1, so I must have only gotten 2.
I only got 1 killed, but I hit 3 of them.
You weakened them, and I just like sniped a few. Actually, the
so-
recruits sniped a couple.
So all of us had 2 except for Matt, who had 1.
All right, so for every kobold killed, we each get 50 experience for entering the thing. But for every kobold, it's an additional 25. So Kenny and I, we get an additional. I'm actually gonna say, since he recruited the recruits, he gets the recruit exp kill. So he actually gets 3.
Okay.
So it's
So-
125?
Yeah, you get you get 125. We get 100.
Where's Matt?
And go into experience here. Clear the data. Manage experience.
Did you see my
100.
message on Discord?
Apply experience. Okay, now that everything is done, anybody would like to try to loot? If so, roll investigation.
Skills. Intimidation. There we go.
Oh, I did not get
Oh!
a good investigation roll.
I got a nat 20 plus 4.
I got 9.
You got 9. Okay.
I find the deed to this man's soul.
Let me actually hold on. Let me see what I got here for my 17. Okay. Now let me roll for the this frickin' nat 20 here on something here, because I do have a loot list. Oh God. Okay.
Oh?
Kenny, you find a candle, an endless candle. If you light this candle and everything, you can put it out like normal, but it never runs out.
Not bad.
All right. And what'd you get again, Orkra?
A 9.
A 9. You get a dart. You just find a dart on the ground. You just take it, souvenir. So you now have another. You have another throw option now. And as for me, I find a dagger. I get a dagger. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to carve these things. Anybody want to try to roll survival to get something? Because I'm trying. I mean, we have plenty of kobolds dead.
Again, I'm putting in.
Wait,
I
I
have
don't
a,
write that there. I have I have a survival on my character sheet. I'm gonna roll it there. 12.
19.
19.
There we go.
19 survival. With
Okay.
no bonus.
Yeah, that's why I'm amazed, because I only got 15.
Give me a
And
sec.
Kenny, you're gonna try a survival roll or just leave it?
Yeah, I'm trying one. I was just trying to get the endless candle listed.
Okay.
Oh,
What's the magic?
yeah, I got nothing.
You got nothing.
That's a 1 plus a 1, my friend.
Oh yeah, you didn't get anything. Okay.
I found some poop.
As for Orkra, you find 4 kobold fangs, the actual like canine teeth. As for me, I only find 1.
I give all mine to you.
Okay, so I have a total of. Let me put these in.
7,000.
Where's my inventory? There you are.
You get a fang, and you get a fang.
Okay, kobold fangs with the 1 plus. It's total of 5. I now have 11.
I found out you can add custom equipment. So I put the endless candle in. I'm putting in my disco torch. I put in my kickstands.
I need a second because I'm being called in the other room. So just give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back.
Okay.
No problem.
Cool. Torch. Boom. Disco torch has been added. Endless candle has been.
Dude, this thing sucks.
What?
The dart.
The dart?
It's 1d4 plus 3 for damage.
Oh my god.
No wonder he kept fucking missing. I'm gonna try to enchant the dart later on to be a heat-seeking dart. Just for the pure irony.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. And something I wanted to tell you about that candle, it can light up to a 15 block radius. So basically 3 blocks by 3 blocks, 9 blocks total.
Nice.
Alright, and okay. After the kobolds are all dead and slain, Briggs comes up to you and tells that and starts talking to you guys. Well done, boys. Although it sounds like there's a lot more out there in the actual woods. We just got some of our mining crew returning from Echo Mine mine up in the hills over here. Turns out that the kobolds have overrun the mine, which isn't good. All the mines here in the Elwyn Forest actually belong to the king. So this is actually just as literal disrespect as spitting on his shoes, which none of us here in the guard actually like. However, you guys did a good job cleaning those up, so I want to personally thank you with this. And he hands each of the party 2 gold.
Yay.
Money.
Now, if you guys are more interested, I have another job for you. It seems that our local archery master that was just recruited, apparently he doesn't know jack crap about archery, for one. We were going to have him scout ahead, but after seeing him try to fire a crossbow backwards and nearly costing a soldier his life, would you be interested in going and scouting ahead for us? Obviously, this will be paid straight from the king's court and everything, and this is a sanctioned quest for the king. On top of that, if you succeed, I can also give you passports to enter the actual city themselves. I can have them commissioned for you. If you complete this job, we really are actually in a pickle in this one, because it's these things are apparently crawling all over the hills, and we have no idea how long they've been there.
The hills have eyes.
Hey, wrong character.
Isn't that Murmur? I was gonna say, Murmur, when did you get here?
Marmalade.
So,
Kenny, you make a decision. I gotta pee.
Oh. I would like to shoot his dick off so he does not pee. We will check out these hills.
thank you. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, because we're.
Do the hills really matter? Can they be destroyed?
We'd prefer them if they would actually be stayed still.
Understood.
Stay as they are and everything, but I will say, if you find any ore along the way, you can take it for compensation.
Very good. Could use upgrades. I just find a bunch of gold and shit on the way, and just like come back to the main campaign, fucking gold stripes on my legs, like I'm fancy, motherfucker. Let's do this.
All right, and so to help you guys along your way, I know you guys said you were lost and everything, so as another thank you for the work you've already done, I have, this is actually from my personal stock as well, but here, take this map of the area. I hope it serves you well. And if you look in the Discord under my side story, there's the map of the area where you have Northshire Abbey and everything. And he points out to the north the Echo Ridge mine that is said to have been infested by kobolds.
Oh, yeah. Murder. I mean.
By this time, it's about noon. And also, if we need a general supply restock, you guys can talk to our quartermaster right over here. He agreed to give you guys a discount on anything, and if you need like restock on arrows or anything of that sort of nature. Anyway, I had to get back to just calming everybody down, and I thank you all for your support here on this issue. Shakes all of our hands and then walks off.
I'd like to ask him if he has a priest in his camp before he leaves.
Oh yes, we do. We do. Bishop Bishop Mutter over there is inside the thing. If you guys need any assistance from a cleric or anything, you can go along and inside. I'm quite sure he'd do it for free.
Mm.
And then he walks into the abbey. So, what are we? Are we all gonna go visit the cleric first?
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right, for the sake of time and everything, we go. We talk to the guy and everything. Just we all get a complete, fully heal
So,
and whatnot. Now it's about midday, almost like 1 o'clock ish, and the as you can see, what took us like almost the entire morning to walk from almost the middle of that road to the abbey. It's going to take us a little while to get out there. So do we want to actually start heading out now, or do we want to go and talk to the quartermaster real quick? Because I could actually use some more arrows.
We probably should talk to the quartermaster because I think the only thing food-wise I have in my pack is like apples or something like that.
Okay, actually, I have a little
robot does not eat.
I have a little thing that I want to actually throw out here for how I'm going to deal with food. We'll consume rations on a regular basis and everything, but it won't count as a starvation against us. Instead, I'm going to allow us, whenever we do consume rations, we will have an inspiration attached to us for the day. Now, what the inspiration dice will do, and for inspiration token will do, is that you can cash it in. That for any hit that you have, or any dice like saving throw or whatnot, you can add a 1d8 to your throw.
Cool.
So I will also eat one of my rations with you on this. As for you, Kenny, I would say that since you don't eat, you can actually, but I know you're a warlock and you probably have some kind of pact with some kind of deity. You can offer up that food, like burn it to that deity for the ration consumption.
I'd like to burn everyone's food.
No, only one. Only your food.
I sacrificed the village for my pact.
Right,
Plus
so
D100.
It's a camp. It's not a village. Quit trying to kill everyone.
Sorry, I kill the village
It's
plus
a military
D100.
camp. They're going to kill us if you fuck with
Yeah,
them.
they're actually pretty good. They're pretty thing. Actually, I already have Briggs's like freaking sheet wrapped up here. We were fucked pretty quick. Yes, he gets a sheet. But okay, so the quartermaster, for me personally, okay, I'll buy arrows, which are 5 for a gold. So he gave me 2 gold. I'm gonna buy 5 more, so that puts me at 25 arrows. Anything you guys are interested in getting particularly? I mean, other than the rations.
I will buy rations.
Rations and everything, you get 5 rations for a gold.
I will spend 2.
Okay.
I'd like to ask him about his weaponry.
He has a stock of basic, simple weaponry. He does not have like ones that you would need like martial skills for.
Okay.
He has the basic stuffs. He even has darts and that you can throw. He does not have caltrops, and he does not have poisons or any augments of that sort. He just has like basic gear.
Okay, I'm looking through weapons right now. Give me just a second.
Oh shit, I now have 20 rations. Okay.
Oh, you had rations before?
I had 10 rations. I now have 20.
I'd like to ask him how much money it would cost for a lance.
Hey, Lance, hold on, let me bring that up. Where did I write that? I know I have them written down. I actually wrote this stuff down, but I didn't bring it up at the moment. That's for, okay, no. Where are you? There we are. Lance or javelin?
A lance. I have javelins.
Okay, one hand. I can't. I don't know if that's a one-handed or two. Basically, one-handed weapons will be, aside from daggers, it will be 3 gold. A two-handed weapon is 5 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's a one-handed thing since you usually use a lance
Yeah,
with a
I think it's a
wooden
one-handed.
sword.
So 3 gold.
Okay, I'll buy a single lance from him.
All right, 3 gold.
$3 gold. If anybody else wants to buy a weapon, I still have like 24 gold.
Howdy, Mikey. I was thinking maybe an upgraded mace, but I don't think it's...
Does anybody want a hand crossbow? I have 2.
I also have one.
I have 2. I can't basically use 2 at one time. Nobody can. Does anybody want a hand crossbow?
Not with that added.
I also have a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow. I have all kinds. That starter pack thing was funny. Let's see, what else do I have? Multiples of that I can. Leather armor. I have a hammer and a crowbar. Mess kit, rope 50 feet, hemp, tinderbox, torches. Oh, as before we start going, I'm actually going to dismantle one of my torches and put 5 arrows and take the oiled cloth from it and put it at the tip of 5 of my arrows.
Kenny, don't forget to add a shield to your loadout for your turtle shield.
Oh, it's already in my inventory. I'm just not using it.
Yeah, I have mine equipped because apparently fighters can equip quite a bit. You can have a bow of any kind, a shield, a short sword, and a dagger equipped all at the same time. And you can even have a pocket full of freaking darts. Just like weapons master.
All right.
Okay, so we ready to take off then?
I have a spare shield and no, that's it. I have a spare shield that I'll give to him because I want to get it out of my inventory.
Okay, you might. Otherwise, you could hold it for Sass whenever he gets on, or Saw, however he wants to pronounce himself.
Ass.
We call him Sass. He calls himself Saw.
He calls himself Saul because Arkansas, and I still tell him, fuck you, it's Sass.
It's Arkansas.
It's Arkansas. It's
Arkansas.
It's AR Kansas.
All right. Also, the way how I'm gonna have things played out here, if you have a water skin, and if you have a missing spell slot, you can drink it to recover during a short rest to recover a 1 spell slot.
Okay.
If you don't have any other, because I think Kenny's class actually just recovers all their fucking spell slots on the short rest.
Yes.
I do have a water skin, so that works out for me.
All right, and everything, because a short rest, I'm actually if we all drink, if everybody consumes either a ration or drinks during a short rest, it halves its time. Is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Because it's basically like we took a food break. Okay, so with everybody ready to go, we have inspiration and an inspiration shot and whatnot. So let's start heading out. I'm assuming. I mean, basically, I think you're the leader, Matt, for this little thing, and because my character is supposed to be, if I know too much, I'm incited. I'm just here for flavor.
So the quest is to exterminate the kobolds from the caves, right?
To exterminate and scout out the area.
Okay. Before we take off, I ask the quartermaster if he knows anything about the route there.
Aye, lad. The route up there is actually normally just straight north. I mean, the field goes a good halfway to it. Once you get into the dense wood, you can find the game trail that just leads straight up to it. I mean, we used to just hunt deer around here all the time, but until once we started mining and everything, the game kind of disappeared. But we just used the trail all the way up to the ridge there. I guess you might encounter some wolves or something along the way. They still tend to hang around the area, trying to pinch off our farmland quite a bit. Like some chickens. Actually, our chicken stocks have been going down quite a bit recently. We just finally got a new rooster in, too.
Oops.
But, yeah. By the way, since you were out, Orkred, did you actually catch the fact that I posted the map of the area that Briggs gave?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Okay. And basically doesn't know much else to tell you about the woods. That's pretty much all he, to his knowledge, that he would think that you would need.
Okay. I thank him for the info, and we leave.
All right. So I'm gonna say it's about maybe 1:30, almost 2 o'clock when we actually end up sitting out with after everything. So, anybody like to look around and do anything while we're walking through?
Uh,
Is the map that you posted like a physical map that we would have in game? Like we could
Yes.
look at it.
Yes. You can pull it out at any time.
Okay, then right now, no, I don't want to do anything. Kenny, if you want to do it.
I am good to just go do stuff.
All right, as you're marching through just the empty plain fields, I mean, anything, you can see everything along the way. You can see some of the actual like footprints that the kobolds made when they marched through the open field, and you could get to the back end of it where they broke some of the fence and everything, and notice that the fencing is really quite old. You just walk past it, and then you start getting into the woods, which is a little bit more thick, from some more brushes and everything, and you start going, you find the game trail that he spoke of, and you start climbing up, and you actually start realizing that this is going up like a little bit steeper of a hill than you guys realized. And you start coming across this what seems like to be like some kind of camping area. There's a bunch of like torn down tents and everything. These look human, not kobold, as if the soldiers like came out here for like parties or something. You can actually see some like broken glass and some everything, so that might have been some liquor. Would anybody want to do anything in this camp?
I call out to ask if everyone here is okay.
Nox just nods. He's more interested in getting some things done because this seems kind of urgent. Toast?
I am. I had an issue happen with the. I was trying to. What's up?
Would you like to investigate the camp or anything?
Yes, I.
All right.
Oh, the 19 on investigate.
19.
Investigate the fuck out of it.
All right. Hold on, let me roll something. Oh, damn. Okay. While scoping through the area and everything, you actually find a few extra crossbow bolts and everything. It looks like the soldiers were keep holding up like a a shooting range basically to shoot at a tree and everything. They just left the bolts in the tree.
Oh.
You gain +5 bolts.
Neat.
Worth.
All right, and I'm going to say Orkra. I'm going to need you to roll a perception real quick.
$14.
Thanks, fix that.
14. Okay, you suddenly hear something snap right behind you,
Oh,
like a loud twig breaking. I'm gonna have to actually say, how do you react to this?
danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I spin and raise my shield.
All right. Well, everybody roll initiative for two kobolds come busting out of the woods and start rushing at us. They would have gotten a surprise attack in if you had not noticed.
I got a 4. I got a 4 initiative roll.
Oh no.
I got a 11.
Looks like we're back on this train again.
I'm gonna roll mine.
We're just swapping who's worse at rolling today.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. I got 13. Okay, so let me write this out. I'm going to do this in my campaign area and everything. So I got 13. You got 11, Toast?
Yes. I'm a
And
toasty
Orkra
boy.
got what, 4?
4.
All right. Let's set this all up again over here. I should have been setting this up, but I've been talking and doing stuff. So let me put us down. I'm going to say we are a little further apart at this point.
Did you?
Particularly because he
do
was
the
over here
thing?
collecting his bolts. All right, and I'm going to say that these guys are 100 feet about. Let me grab some skull. Wait, skulls are here. So right now there's just 2.
For the Minecraft thing, did you fix
But
the
you
time
said they were
movement?
right behind me.
This is behind. This is you turning around. This is you, because technically you're right, actually. Kenny should be like over here. I'm gonna give him like, Kenny, you're like off the grid.
Just the
You're
way
like
I
6
like it.
You're like 6. You're like 6 off the grid.
Watch me do a flip splash.
All right. Now, who said something here, Kenny? I think you were saying something.
Your time thing in the Minecraft world, did you fix it? So it stays
Minecraft.
daylight?
No, I don't know how to do that. How can
I sent that to you in the Discord.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Okay, so
The scene you
what
keep
is
changing it.
do daylight cycle volts.
I think you have to have the counts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because at night it kind of gets stupid. So do day
Alright.
light.
Oh,
cycle.
try before do, put game rule then space.
Game rule
Because
or
some game rule, for some reason, it's not popping it up. Space. Okay. Now, daylight cycle. Yep. And then
hold on.
get rid of the rest of that shit and just.
Yeah, I just got to delete all this. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Daylight cycle.
I forgot about
volts.
the game rule part.
All right, yeah, then that's just gonna help me because I already set it to peaceful and everything.
Yeah.
I actually even had to turn off the weather. Okay, so
Now it's
the
permanent
way
day too.
the way how the initiative works and everything, the kobolds got higher. They're gonna go first, and for both of them, they're going to make just an entire run forward. All right, then I got the next highest roll, so I guess it's me. They're technically within my range, so I'm gonna make a attempt to shoot this kobold right here. So let me get we got. Oh, that's not That wasn't my longbow. That was a dagger. Longbow, go. Dang rolls, why do you take so long? No, I got a 1. That's a critical fail. Like, I go to like pop that and pop my arrow back and whatnot, and I guess I just fucking slip on my because the ground's like has so much trash and everything everywhere that I slip, and I freaking end up shooting my arrow right into a tree, and it just breaks on impact.
Oof.
And and let me see something here, because I ended up falling harshly on my knee. I take 2 points of fall damage.
Cut off its own ear. Ooh.
Uh,
It
so I got
ricochets around instead of shattering on the tree and goes into the robot's ass. The robot does not look pleased.
You're not that
The
close.
robot looks
You're
pleased.
completely
The robot
behind
looks
me.
pleased.
Anyway,
Yes, this was my function all
and
along.
I'm gonna actually say that takes up my movements too, because I fell to the ground. So I'm done. So now, Kenny, it's your turn.
Cool. I will turn around from gathering my bolts, see the enemies, and Eldritch Blast.
Let's see. You are 630, 60. Yeah, you're in range. Okay, which one do you want? The one which none of them's been injured.
The one on the right.
So
Why would you
furthest
roll
one
on
away?
the fucking 20 and then go to the fucking 2? Fuck you, dice.
So just another miss.
Yeah, it's another miss. It ended up being a 4 instead of a 22. Almost a 22.
You end up shooting like a bird's nest in a tree.
Yeah.
And then and it just falls to the ground, and the bird still lives, but you killed its babies. It's kind of pissed. It's looking at you all evilly, bird style.
Bite me, bird.
No movement.
I will move my full up.
Okay, you're on the grid.
I'm back on the grid, boys. The government knows where I am.
All right, and now it's Orca's turn.
Can I use faith and religion to improve Kenny's aim?
If only.
If he wasn't inspired, I would say that would give inspiration, but at the moment he has the inspiration from our food. It would just
Okay.
be
Who
based.
has the inspiration from?
Okay. I move up then. I move forward.
But I have inspiration from food.
Yeah, because you burnt it. I'm assuming that's why you bought food.
I bought it. I don't remember burning it yet, but I mean, okay.
Well,
I mean, you better have burned it, because if your fucking god tells you to do something to screw over the party, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Burn Orca. What?
I'm assuming you're holding your shield for a block or something.
Yes.
All right. So okay, it's back to the kobold's turn. All right, this one moves forward. It's right here.
Downside to watching Emery do the 3D chess ass Minecraft map.
I have his stream pinned up on top of my character sheet.
It just makes me want to play Minecraft.
I'm D&D Minecraft, okay. But something else, you start hearing more sounds coming from the bushes as 2 more kobolds appear over here, and these ones look like these are rangers. They have some darts in their hands.
Oh,
Their turn was just being revealed at this point. So that's it for for the kobold's turn, because the other 2 are dagger wielders. They're brandishing some shiny knives. All right, so it's my turn again. Seeing the new guys appear, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to take a shot. I'm actually just going to roll. Say 6 plus 7. I make it. I make the hit. All right, time for a damage roll. Longbow, go. 5 damage to this range guy over here. 5. All right, and that would end my turn. Kenny?
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, it's Kenny. Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay. I would like to move up 30 feet.
Okay, so that's right here.
And I want to cast Eldritch Blast that's currently damaged on the left there, the ranger.
Go ahead.
Okay, good. Roll. Oh. Hellbound M-Apple. $14.
You hit. You hit.
I hit for 10 damage.
He is vaporized.
Mega Dick has been activated.
I mean, the next thing he sees is a big flash of light, and he's starting to kind of wondering maybe he left his turkey on the freaking spit and everything. He slightly makes a motion to turn around, and he just like gets flashed away like freaking Krillin did when Frieza blew him up. He just explodes and giblets go all over the place. He is dead.
Rip. Can he kill?
Just so we can keep a little bit more track.
Turnt murder.
Okay, and is that in your turn? Oh,
Yeah.
You did a move and everything. Okay, go ahead, Orkra. It's your turn.
I move up 10 feet from the left kobold and attack it with my lance.
10 feet to the left. So right here?
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright, go ahead and make a lance roll.
18.
18, that hits.
12.
Ooh, he is dead. You just like charged right up and like perfectly got this bastard on the heart. He's looking at you with his mouth wide open, his tongue flickering, tasting the last little bit of air, asking himself why. He was so goddamn close to retirement too.
Quick, chop off the tongue. We can use it later.
So, okay, and this is. I'm just gonna put like our names for the kills. Okay, so that one's dead. And anything else? Yeah, that's your turn, isn't it?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, see, and these two kobolds are all like, the fuck? Like, holy shit, you just like killed our buddies. This one right here who has the turn and everything's gonna come. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can make it to you. Run up to you and try to shank you with a dagger. He does a 17 hit.
Nope.
Nope, he's just dinking on your shield like, Once again confused. Why isn't this working? This normally makes things die.
I've never had this happen before.
I want to make it clear that I started the game with heavy armor.
Yeah, if you actually look at his character thing, it's 18 AC.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a bitch to hit.
I know paladins usually have like somewhere in like you have to like roll like a fucking 20 or a 27 to fucking hit them.
Yeah.
Magic is usually the only thing that can really hit them. But we'll get to that.
It's worse though when they have armor that's protecting against magic too.
Yeah, okay.
I've enchanted it for no magic damage. No!
It's this guy's turn. He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's right here. And for his action, he has the dart, but he looks down at the dart, shakes his head, and then from behind him pulls out a war horn. He's going to blow into this war horn. Let me see something here. Oh, yeah, he did. He blows the war horn, and suddenly from the bushes behind this other kobold appears two new things, wolves. They don't have a turn right now. They were just summoned in. So that's the end of this kobold's turn.
Arc.
Yeah, wolves. Okay, so it's my turn. Still seeing this bastard as kind of a threat because ranged people are always annoying to deal with. I'm going to go for this guy. Let me roll for hit. Dun 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 dun. 10 plus 7, 17. I hit him. All right, let's see about the damage now. 8 plus 3. Oh, he's dead.
Oof.
Just we heard that war horn, but no, dead.
Dead as fuck.
Like I like managed to like shoot the arrow like into the horn and just like pin it against his forehead, and he just falls down dead. And I haven't moved. If I'm going to move here, right in front of Kenny. Probably the best place, but you know,
Stab.
yeah.
I'm clear
And
Dungeons
now
Dragons,
it's your turn, Kenny.
D&D is hard to figure out right away. I am going to use my crossbow and shoot the wolf.
Your crossbow has what, 60 range?
80 range.
I'm quite sure that works. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is 80 with
9,
320
10,
in
11.
parentheses.
Yeah, you made it.
Alright, good. That is 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Let me actually bring back up Wolfie here, because I have kobolds here on the side. Give me a second. Actually, I have these things. I should probably look more at my notes that I have, because I took screenshots. Oh, and now it's raining. Great.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Jesus
Very, very frightening.
Okay.
I was looking at Instagram.
my arrow was so fucking good. It was like lightning.
Well, no, you should have seen Kenny earlier. He like dove into some guys. He gets hit by lightning and uses that power to like kill like 3 guys. I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
I did.
in my next hit, it was pretty cool. Anyway, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 12 to hit.
You hit.
All right, the damage was 3.
Oh wait. No, I'm looking at something else. That didn't hit. Sorry.
Right. Wolf has a higher armor class than 12. What?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Wolves are on steroids.
You could probably just look at basic wolf. That's what I'm looking at here.
Fuck. Alright, well, I'm going to move forward my 30 feet and call that a turn.
All right. 1, 2.
Son of a
what do you mean by
bitch.
forward? Do you mean toward this?
Yeah, toward the wolves.
Okay, towards the wolves.
Toward the wolves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take out the sign.
Right there.
I thought you took out the sign. All right, now Orkra, your turn.
I'm sorry. Look at me real quick.
You're
Okay,
right.
I attack the kobold right next to me.
All right, go ahead. Roll the hit.
He's just going to take his sword and go, poke.
Just gonna kick his knee down, then just like knight hold the sword with it facing down, just stab it right into his belly.
21.
Oh, he dead. Not dead, but he got hit.
9.
Okay. Let's see. No, he's actually alive. He took a heavy hit though. You like practically like cut off one of his arms. It's just kind of hanging there. He has these other arms. He's just kind of holding. Just all like, oh, you dick. That was my fapping hand. So he took 9 damage. I'm gonna put that up here. All right. So now I have something else in my other hand.
Kick him in the knee and bitch slap him with the shield.
All right. So this guy's hit. Your turn is ended. I'm assuming, unless you're gonna move, you can still move.
Yeah, I'll move toward the wolf at this point.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say you can go through the enemy. Normally I'd be attack of opportunity, but I'm not playing by that rule because I find it stupid. If they run from you, you get attacked, but if you run from them, nah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there. All right, And now it's this guy's turn. I mean, this guy, you hit him pretty hard and whatnot, but he's like, God, that I don't want to fuck with that guy anymore. So he's gonna walk right up behind Kenny
Oh,
and roll to shank him in the ass. Does a 15 hit?
yeah.
All right.
He stabbed a robot in the ass.
He hits you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
You put this over here from now, and
I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
actually, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. It's a reaction to and a hit.
All right.
Okay.
He
So
has
what's
to
that?
make a dexterity saving throw, passing attack.
Let me get kobolds back on my calc. But yeah, it'll be kobold. Dex saving throw. He got 19.
Okay, so he takes half damage from his roll, which is hidden. There we go. 10.
I'll tell you this: if he
Oh,
gets
5.
more than 1 damage, he's dead.
Yeah, he takes 5, so he's dead.
Okay.
He dead.
he's
Dead as
dead.
hell. What shoes he got on?
We got lit kobold. Kobold.
Suicide toast.
Suicide toast. Murder.
Now that last kobold's gone, these 2 wolves are looking at what the fuck just happened, and then you actually hear them howl as well. And then from that, 2 more wolves appear in this direction.
You don't want none.
He's using this as a model for 3D chess.
Or the grid map, basically. But this wolf that's right ahead is going to run right up to you, Orcra.
Can you get me some
And
apple juice, please?
Yeah.
get the apple juice.
Come here, bro.
Okay, I'm assuming a 16 doesn't hit.
Ooh, rinse it out, please.
Because what actually is your thing? What is your armor class?
18.
19.
19, right? Because he has a shield.
Yeah, these guys are only gonna hit if they actually crit you. Basically, let me actually make sure they don't have any strength modifiers for this. Ooh, wait, no, he does, but he only meets it. Okay, nah, he didn't. He still didn't beat because he has to beat it, right? He has to actually get to 20.
Yeah, he has to hit 20.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, wait, but wolves are tricky. If there's another wolf within... Oh, that's within 5 feet. Okay, and that's not 5 feet. But this one moving up to attack you over here, he'll be within 5 feet.
Tastes good, man. Can you give me another one?
So this wolf's going to attack. He has advantage because of the all wolves have pack tactics. When they get a gain advantage roll, best out of the 2 rolls, whenever there's another ally creature within 5 feet of them while they attack, and if
Okay.
the ally isn't incapacitated. So I got to roll 2 hit dice. That's sad. One's a 4 and the other is a 10. So this guy does not hit you at all. You're just like freaking just dancing with your shield like you're freaking some kind of Spanish freaking escador here with like a bowl and just like dun dun dun, just with your shield, just dancing around and everything.
Afro
Wolf
bouncing
just,
back and forth, disco torch going off in the back.
yeah, and just boom, they're just biting into the shield and going the hell. I think it's more interesting because you're always charging first and everything, so they're always going for you because you're the closest target, and these things aren't that smart, so it makes sense that they keep going for you. Just like lost as hell. Anyway, these 2 just showed up, so they don't get a turn right now. So now it's back to me, and I'm going to try to shoot one of
I'm
this.
playing D&D. I told you. Go away.
I'm going to try to make a shot over here to this guy. Let me actually see if I rolled a hit. That's initiative. What the hell am I doing? That's the wrong button.
Fair
I
enough.
thought you meant like the game.
What?
So you meant like the game.
It's not a game. Go away. It's a board game. Shut up.
Yeah, like a board game on the computer. You go, I
Okay,
Get the
I got-
fuck out of my room.
I get him with the 20, so let me roll damage. At +7 initiative.
Go.
No.
Dickhead.
Dungeons and dickheads.
I hit this wolf with the freaking.
It's funny because you were like, "Hey, can you get me some apple juice?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I just pull out my apple juice and take a giant swig of it.
10 damage to this wolf though. He's still alive and kicking and doing stuffs. And I am not going to move, so now it's Kenny's turn.
I would like to move right next to Orca and just
Like right
fucking-
behind, like which right next?
like
just
right,
'cause there's-
right there. Wait, nope. To the right.
Where?
To the right.
Right here?
And yeah, right there. I want to fist that wolf.
Just the one in front of him?
Yeah.
The one right there. Okay. Was that an unarmed check? Yeah.
Hold on, you can move behind him and get an advantage, Kenny.
If DM says that's a thing, then I'll take the move behind him.
Yeah, you can go behind him and get
All right,
the
cool.
advantage.
I will do that then. All right, cool. I'm gonna roll a fist. All right, fisting did nothing. I'm getting
Don't
really
forget
tired
you-
of it, like skirting
don't-
along the 8.
Don't forget, you still have inspiration. You can
Okay.
add a 1d8 to
A
that.
1d8. Where's my 1d8? Because I want to fist this dog. That's the only time you'll ever hear that come out of my mouth. Yeah, that didn't help at all, too. So, yeah, cool. So it was a 10 then. Still did nothing.
This this wolf, just kind of like just moves out of the way. You try to punch him, and he just like happily just slips out away, and as you punch the dirt, and then looks at you with almost like a happy little puppy, like he's playing with you.
Good dog. Stay still.
All right,
It
Orca,
will
your
only
turn.
hurt a bit.
I'd like to yell free at the top of my lungs and roll intimidation to scare off the wolves.
Free?
Okay, what is that a?
I might need you to free.
What's the save on that? Isn't there a saving throw that usually is involved?
I have no idea if you roll intimidation.
Let me look up intimidation.
Charisma
Go-
intimidation check.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll your intimidation, and then I roll their intimidation, and then basically I think it's whoever wins this, which they have a negative modifier to charisma.
I got a 19, so
Oh,
that.
they got -1. These puppies like literally piss themselves watching this female orc that has been just dancing around them, just roar at them, and whatnot.
This is my swamp.
Yeah, and from that, they're just gonna fucking book it the fuck out of here. They're gone. They are just fucking gone. Wow.
What do the others think of this?
Well, considering they basically got they got a nat 1. They critically failed.
Jesus.
So yeah, against his 20, yeah, it was just a good roll.
What do the other two
Anyway.
wolves think of that?
The other two wolves are like fucking cowards. They're still here. They weren't close. I'm only gonna give him
The
that
fuck
within
just
like
happened?
maybe. Yeah. Anyway, are you gonna do anything else? I'm gonna just say that took up your action because you just like fucking you beat these wolves away.
I'm cool.
Okay, so
He
you
pulled
knock
off
out the
his
first thing?
he pulled off his shoe and started swatting at him, and they're like, "No, no, no,
Oh
no!"
no, not the chancla. Not the chancla. Anything with that.
Matt, it's official. You have to add chancla as an attack now on your character sheet.
Okay. So no movement because you can still move.
It's a ranged attack and it does 1 damage.
Boom.
Chancla.
but
That's
it hits every time.
Perfect hit. Alright. You gonna move, Matt? You just gonna stay there?
He said that took my action, so I can't move.
That,
Can I?
yeah, you can move. Movement is not the action. Movement's something else. You
Oh,
can move.
okay.
You can still move your
Move
30
action.
feet.
I'll move within 10 feet of the next, the other two wolves.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you can do that right there. You can go right there.
One
or
block back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I deleted the wolf for some stupid reason. Anyway.
It got
Okay.
scared. It seen the orc come over. It was like, nah.
Nah, man, nah. Okay, so let me just put 2 scared puppies over here.
Guard pups.
Okay, and so it's puppies' turns and whatnot, and these puppies are seeing that they're pissed that the others are coward and everything, but they respect you. This one just like nah, so it's going to take its bonus action to do a dash, which gives it an additional 30 feet movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come right over here, and this one's going to take a bite at Kenny.
Don't try it.
I have the high ground.
It has a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I don't think you have the high ground on that one.
He's grabbing a hold of my leg. I don't know what to do.
Okay,
Kenny beats him to death with his kickstand.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, 2d4 plus 2.
Swear to God, for
Okay, let me just. That's 4 plus 2, 6 damage.
okay.
Do you have like a glass bowl you're rolling those in?
Yes.
Okay.
Matt, just so you know, on a scale of 1 to 17, I'm looking about a 6.
These wolves, I mean, damn. Anyway, the other wolf's turn, and let's see, he's gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna
seeing
whack
that
it
I
with
just
something.
Freaking, this guy that I just freaking did to him and everything didn't like it. He's kind of pissed off at me. And he's gonna do the same thing to me. Go for a bite. 11. He doesn't even get to me. He just like tries to bite a hold of my leg, but my chainmail just like it's not letting him. It's kind of like Edward Elric from the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist, where that chimera is just biting into it instead of his arm, it's his leg. Just to like, can't get a good grip, can you?
Hey, I want to test something real quick. Does this come across your guys' side?
No.
Anything come across?
I heard nothing.
Damn. All right.
I didn't hear anything, no.
I was wondering if the soundboard that affects my stream would also come through technically to you guys. Or all of them now.
Alright, so that being done, now it is my turn. And since this guy is melee, I have to take a bonus action to loop my bow out of around me and pull out my short sword and shield, because I'd be at disadvantage from trying to shoot a freaking point blank. So I'm going to have to make a short sword.
Executioner style, just.
This guy's still technically like biting hold of my leg, just like, "Arr, arr." Oh, I don't get the hit. I go down to like executioner style, like you say, but it then backs up and is like, no, and whatnot. So he gets away.
At least it let you go.
Yeah, he let me go, giving me time to go 30. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going over here, but these guys can technically move up to 60 a turn with their dash. And then it's your turn, Kenny.
Good. I'm going to just take my mace and bash it over this dog's head.
Bad puppy. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, why does it always tease me with a nat 20? That's an 8 plus 5, so 13.
That meets it.
Goes perfectly. 6.
Okay. So
Clonk.
you got 6 damage. Wait, if he meets it, does he do anything? I thought he had to pass
Oh, yeah,
it.
no. I don't.
Is he attacking?
Yeah.
No,
Then
can
he
you
missed.
Attack me.
Yeah, you missed. You still got your movement.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Just stare this guy down, this puppo
Yeah,
down.
I ain't afraid of no dog.
Alright, Orkra, it's your turn.
I'd like to use the dart that I picked up and throw it at him.
Which one, though? This one right by Kenny?
Yep, the one by Kenny.
Okay, since he's still focused on Kenny, I would say you got advantage on this. So go ahead and roll 2 hit dice, the best outcome.
Okay, I rolled a 6 and a 14.
So you got the 14, which is a hit.
And it does 5 piercing.
5 piercing, alright.
He just lets out a loud yelp as it pierces his buttocks.
Yeah, pretty much. You like manage. You pig that wolf in the butt. He's like yelps out. He rolls down, and I would say that you've injured him enough that he can no longer do his dash.
I would like to go, ha, 10
He can
points.
still take his regular
10,
movement, but
20.
you really got it. You got him pretty good there. All right, so now it's the puppo's turn and whatnot, and this one right here in front of Kenny is going to take another shot at him. Oh, critical fail. Okay, he
He
snaps.
bites his tongue for 3 damage.
He snaps and tries to bite at Kenny's foot, but Kenny lifts his foot just in time. Kenny, I say you get an attack of opportunity at
I
this
would
point.
like to stomp its head.
I'm just going to call that as an unarmed.
Yep.
Roll that as an unarmed.
That is a 15.
That hits.
4 damage.
4 more damage. Let me check his chart. Yep, he's still alive. 9 damage total. And whatnot. And he's been shot in the ass and stomped on the head. He's just basically rolled over at the moment. He can still pounce out and snap and everything, but he is just not having a good day.
Not so good, very bad day.
All right. Now we have this wolf and everything, and he's gonna come running up and try to bite at me again. Because you're like, fuck you, you're my prey.
Fuck you, stupid bitch.
And then he snaps at my leg, the other leg, thinking maybe this one, but no, he bites into it. He got a 6, which did not meet my armor class, so it's just like chomp, 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 biting at my freaking leg. Gonna keep his health block over here for now because it's annoying to move. So that didn't quite work out for him. So it's my turn now, and let's just roll my freaking short sword again. Rolling. Oh, I got a crit.
Oh no.
All right, so I get 2d6 plus 3. I'm just gonna roll these here. Okay, 5, 11 plus 3. Damn. Just smack this guy for 14 damage, which just basically, while he's still chewing, this time I freaking executioner style perfectly just stab him right down on the back of his head,
Oof.
dislocating his spine from the rest of his body. As my blade goes right through the bottom part of his throat, he just flumps over, teeth still gripping hold of my ankles, just dead. So I'm gonna put this Nox puppy. All right, and for movement, I'm going to move right up here next to Orkra, and that ends my turn. Kenny, it's your turn.
Cool. I would like to just straight up hit the dog again. I want to punch him right in his face.
Dog punch. Okay, roll for it.
16.
You hit.
4 damage.
It's dead.
It's
It was already laying down. It was practically. It was holding on to life, but it just finally came and accepted.
just laying there like.
Watches your
I was
fish
like-
come down. He closes his eyes, thinking back at his like wolfy puppy life and then everything just before you like concave his head in.
That make me feel sad.
All right, now that's all done, and all these wolves and kobolds are killed. Let's see. You scared 2 puppies away. I'm only gonna give you the half experience for that, Orcra.
Mhm.
So that's the wolves are worth 50 points. So you get a 50 points in total for those 2 scared. You got. Let me see. How many other kills did you get? 1. You got what? 1 other kill? 1 kobold kill?
I
It
don't
looks-
remember if it was 1 or 2.
I'm counting the signs up. It looks like 1. You got. You got 1 kobold kill.
Okay.
So you got 25 plus the 50, so 75 plus another. You got 125. All right, and as for you, Kenny, you got a puppy, so you got that's 50 plus another puppy that like
Yay.
ran. No, it was a kobold. Those guys tried to stab you in the ass and you just burned to death.
Yeah.
And so that's 25 there, so that's 75 altogether. That's Nox. And Kenny, yeah, that's right. You got an archer, so you got another 20. So you got 100 plus 50. You got 150.
Yeah.
Then as for me, I got a puppy, a cobalt, and that's it. That's all the only signs that are out here. So I got 75 plus 50, 125.
So how long are we thinking of going for?
Do you guys want to end it here for tonight or continue on?
Don't matter to me.
Well,
I don't mind continuing if you want.
I can go for another 30 minutes. Then we can try to continue
Oh,
more
another
Friday.
30 minutes. What do you got in 30 minutes, Kenny?
Lots of things.
Like what?
Like sleep.
Do you?
No, I'm gonna sleep at like 6 a.m. But no,
I thought so. What are you gonna do?
Okay,
not
first
sit
off,
on this chair anymore.
we gotta finish up and do the loots.
I just don't want to
So,
sit in Brandon's chair for 2.
You guys go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
If
Give
you
me
want,
just a second. I'm looking at my level up stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you got a level up?
Yeah.
I'm 150 off from that. Alright, investigation. Remember that nat 20 I got the first time? That was great. Did I do it again? No. I got an 8.
Well, let me look and see what you get then. You got a dart. You took the
Picked
dart.
up my dart, you bitch.
I took the dart.
I got 2 darts with a 14.
I also got 14.
You also got 14. Let me roll something here.
So how many checks are we doing?
You also get 2 darts.
Sick.
All right. Now, if you want to do survival for the wolf things,
Ah,
go ahead and roll the survivals. If you want some wolf parts,
I'll
and
take
there's also kobolds too, so there's actually a handful of loot possibilities.
And
5.
again, I got a really low roll. Roll
Same.
a 5.
Same.
Okay, I got 14. You guys,
5 squad.
Okay, so actually no, I didn't get 14. That was my investigation. I got a 6. We all got pretty. Okay, you guys literally didn't get. No, we just none of us got anything. Those wolves were just too far gone. We ruined the pelts. and
Kenny
everything.
stomped one's skull in.
Yeah, he stomped the hell out of his face. We could have gotten teeth,
It
but
went to bite.
no, no. Anyway, do we want to take a short rest?
Yes, I need the health. I am at 6 out of 17.
You're at 6 health.
Yes.
Okay, for this short rest and everything, if we consume a food, I say we roll 1d8 health plus 2 health back.
I don't want to consume a food.
That's if you want to consume a food. You don't have to.
Okay.
I didn't take damage either, but for Kenny, since he doesn't eat it, he just burns it and offers it to his god. He does not gain inspiration though.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that when I can gain inspiration. Because I just gain back on a short rest as it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so short rest, and is anybody gonna take watch?
I must.
All right, roll a perception check.
It never moves, but I struggle to find it every time. 15.
All right, nothing happens. You watched. You see some things move in the bushes. We're actually set up in a camp as it is. Just nothing came by. Short rest happened. No fluke. And then we continue our way on northwards, I'm assuming. While we're walking, anybody want to roll a nature check? See these plants, see if there's
Sure.
anything fancy.
I will use my robot brain to scan the database. That's a 13.
13, huh? Hold on. I'm gonna roll myself. And just critical fail. Just nope. These are plants. These are fucking plants.
Wow, this shit is really green.
Okay, now I gotta roll something for Kenny
What
here.
is this green plants fair?
Okay, Kenny, you come across it would be a node of ore.
Ooh,
Just a little lump of ore just popping right out of the ground.
yoink.
If you would like to mine for it and everything, it would be an athletics check to see how much you get.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, you rolled a 19? Oh, shit. You find an ore and a peace bloom.
What is a peace bloom?
Peace bloom is a plant native to the area. To the land of to the Elwyn Forest and everything. You suspect it's something to do with because I would have you roll in history and everything, but nobody knows the history of this area, so history is just pretty much going to be a wasted freaking stat for this campaign. You would suspect people would normally use it for possibly potions and whatnot. You've seen similar things in the other worlds and whatnot, so you just suspect that this might be a plant that's used for health potions.
And you said it is acrobatics for mining the ore?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 for athletics.
You get 3 chunks of ore. And
What kind of ore?
You don't quite know it. You just know it's metal. At this point, you'd have to take it to a blacksmith to find out.
Oh, I rolled a 21.
Was that a crit or just an over?
That's an 18 plus 3.
Okay, you get 4 pieces of ore. I'm just smelling the flowers. Like, is this good? Is this good?
Am I gonna die
don't
from
know.
this? No. Okay, cool. I'll smell more.
Okay, and we continue on towards the and now we finally reached like the side of the hill. The sun's starting to go down. It's about 6 o'clock, maybe the sun's starting to set. And while we are approaching the cave, will we sneak up to the cave? Will we just walk up to the cave? What do you guys want to do? How will you approach the front of this cave? It's at this point still a good ways away, but you can tell it's the mouth of a cave.
Is there light?
Yes, there is some light appearing from the mouth of the cave, like torchlight.
I would like to do a check on it? Either investigation or perception, whichever one you deem worthy.
I would say perception.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. It's a nat 20, but -1's a 19.
Yeah, still with a nat 20, I'll still say it's a crit, even if you did get a
Yay.
19. With your robot magic guys, you like zoom in with binoculars. They like come out of your head because you're focusing that freaking hard. And at the front of the cave, you can actually spot these guys and everything. You see that there are 4 kobolds lining the cave. On each side of the cave, there is 1 kobold holding a dagger more towards the inner part of the cave, and then beside them, a little further out from the mouth of the cave, are kobolds that are holding darts and everything. But each kobold also has a dagger in their offhand.
Okay. And you said there was 4 of them, or
There are 4 kobolds,
4
yes.
kobolds? Yes. I see 4 fuckboys up ahead, and then I tell him the weapons and their positions.
All right. Nox would actually like to say, do we want to try to ambush them all at once with a combined prepared attack?
I like
I was actually going to suggest setting an ambush outside the cave as well.
All right. So how do you guys want to fully set up this ambush?
I can lure them out.
Probably one of the better ideas, because you don't exactly have. You're not the most settled, I'd say, for a war construct. All your attacks just literally cause explosions.
Yes.
All right, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm going to stay at perfect range away so I can shoot at them from in the bushes. But I'm going to set a torch down on the ground. And when this fighting starts, my action as I start will be to light the torch so it doesn't give away the position. After you guys make an attack and everything, I'm going to automatically dip one of these arrows that I prepared with some cloth to set them on fire. And for my first attacks, I'm just going to start popping fire arrows into these assholes. And Orca, what are you going to do?
I suppose I'm going to wait by the entrance of the cave.
You're just gonna sneak up there, or are you gonna wait in the bushes and then run up at them, or
I'm going to sneak up there.
sneak up there? Okay. So I'm gonna set up these kobolds. Actually, there's a cave entrance thing over here. I'm going to go put this over here.
So, how far away are these kobolds from me?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're about 120 feet away. Okay, so I'm going to be right here. You're gonna try. Well, for me, it's gonna be 120. For you, if you're gonna walk up and everything, I'm going to say you're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna give you 7. So how far is 7 times 5? 35. You're 35 feet away.
Okay.
All right, and Orca, you're gonna try to sneak up. I'm assuming like probably go up to the side of the hill and just start sneaking this way.
Yep.
So I'll say you're like behind a rock or something right here. All right, I'm gonna use this candle as my torch and whatnot. I'm gonna need to consume bonus actions to light my arrows on fire.
Stand on the front, like go in front of my block.
Me?
Yeah. Go in front of my block. No, not your actual character. You.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you in person move.
Right in front.
Yes. Now place the end rod directly on the front of my block. No, like touching the block. Yes.
Okay.
Mega dick.
Okay, so I think we're all set up and ready. Are we ready to start this encounter?
Yes.
Hold on, can I get a sponge?
You want a sponge for your encounter, or just a pee on you or something?
Just on my player marker.
SpongeBob me boy.
Call me Bob. I've overdosed on ketamine and have to sell the Krusty Krab.
Oh,
We
that's pretty bad.
shouldn't need these, so. All right, there's a sponge. Now I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so give me just a second. We can start this.
From all that water you've been drinking.
This is true, but I also have a bladder issue that I went to the hospital for.
Oh.
And then he
So-
just started blasting.
He blasted.
All right.
I have a predisposition to kidney stones.
Ow. I don't want to think about those.
I've only gotten them twice in my whole life, though.
Ugh. Poor man.
Yeah, it sucks.
I
What
just had the
happened?
weirdest twinge in my left ear. Matt, do you want some apple juice?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll drink some for you. There you go. I wonder if Toast can shoot Baba Welble's West from each hand at the same time as his robot wiener. When I level it up, probably yes.
Okay.
But for now, I have to choose its orifice.
Let's commence the ambush turns and everything. Which, as before, this is an initiative yet. So go ahead and trigger everything there.
Good.
Toast.
I'm gonna walk out into the open and go, "Hey, idiots! Look at me, and your friend is gonna have a great time." Eldritch Blast. The guy right next to the cave entrance.
Giant E-Pain.
Which one's that? Left, right?
Left.
Okay. Range or non-range?
Non-range.
Okay. So this guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for hit.
13.
I put away kobolds.
Please tell me I don't miss again.
I actually think you hit, but let me double check. Want to really make sure. I'm almost sure you hit. Kobolds. Why the hell is this wolf thing not moving to kobolds? There we are. Okay, kobolds. You did hit.
Oh, thank God. It's only 2
You hit.
damage, but I'm going. Once he gets blasted, I'm like, "Fuck you," and then I'm gonna run back behind you, basically to lead them out.
Yeah, you would get a movement. So
Yes.
let me just like here.
My dick just stays.
I screwed something up there. Whatever.
There's just a sponge spot where I blasted my dick.
The
Concern.
exhaust damage. Okay, so 2 damage there. Orca, I'm assuming you're gonna charge up and hit somebody at this point. Well, in the confusion, you'll have advantage on this hit.
Yes, I move up and stab him with the fucking lance.
I'm gonna assume the range boy.
Yep.
Okay, I'm assuming you're also gonna be 5 feet, 10-foot distance here. So go ahead and roll. Best of the two.
Okay, I hit a 20.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll double the damage dice, but you do not apply the multiplier for each dice. You only get the multiplier once.
Okay. 11 and 1.
So 12.
So that'd be 12. Is that before your multiplier?
The second one is before the multiplier, yeah.
So you just end up getting the 12 damage to this particular kobold. Let me see his stats. Oh, he dead.
He did. I just imagine he went as like everyone's like, "What the fuck? Chase him!" He got ready to move, and Orca just runs up and goes, "Not through yet," and just forces the fucking lance up the ass, holding it
Actually,
up like a flag.
where are the torches? I'll just put an actual torch down. There.
Don't forget to
I'll
put my
pray
dick.
to your
Oh, you
God.
got my dick on there.
Mine is right here.
Okay, and then I light my torch. All right, now everybody roll initiative.
Lit.
Okay, so initiative.
21
11.
initiative.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I got 3. Plus 6 is I got 6 total.
I
So you
got 11.
Okay, so we got Orkra finally taking first with 21.
Orca
then-
finally doing what the leader's supposed to do.
And then we have Toast with, what was that, 11?
11. 10 less than the leader.
Okay, for complete turn order, the kobolds will actually be after right over Orkra because they get a 15. So, all right, now that the turn sequence is actually starting, Orkra, go ahead.
I move up to attack the next closest.
Just another crit, just rip.
20. I rolled a 15.
Is that 20 with a modifier or just 20, 15? I'm confused.
No, I actually rolled a 15 with a modifier.
Okay, so yeah,
Did
still
it
hits. Go
almost
ahead and
land
roll
on 20?
damage.
I just wanted to say 20 because it would be funny.
Oh.
I rolled a 7 for damage.
A 7 for damage. Okay, he's still alive.
Barely.
Oh. Yeah, pretty barely. All right, and then it moves to back to Kenny. Oh wait, no, it's
the
these guys' turn.
enemies.
Never mind. Okay. Well, this one's gonna take a few steps forward. Mr. Range Boy. And then he's gonna try to throw a dart at, I guess, me because actually, it wouldn't be seeing me right now. Well, no, the torch. Okay, it would be me. Let's see if it hits. A 5. He throws the dart and everything, and it just like gets stuck in my chainmail pretty awkwardly. Just kind of like one of those Pokemon meme with that guy with the needle in his shoulder. He's like, "Oh, that's not good," but it's not even in my skin. It's just caught in like the chainmail links. Just
Nox just looks down like, oh boy.
All right, now. This guy actually barely even noticed that his buddy just got shanked, but he's still pretty pissed about it, and he's gonna run up and try to take on Orkra. Let's see how this works, because these guys never have a fun time. All right, let's go with the dice. 18. I think that matched your armor class.
Yep.
Or no,
My armor class is 19.
19.
Ah,
19.
shield.
But he's going to take a bonus action to try to attack you with his other dagger.
Fool.
Still nothing. Even with 2 daggers, they're just like fucking Chucky sitting here with the 2 daggers and everything. Only you have this giant metal shield in the way and just like king.
He tries
like,
so much he
closes his
starts
eye and
dulling
just-
the tip. Like, oh no, it's now a butter knife.
All right, so he's that's his turn and everything. This one's going to run up. Just let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, he took 2 damage. I'm gonna have to write that out here in a minute. But let's see what's the range here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. 1, 2, 3. I'm a little closer at 25. He is going to wait. What's the range on that again? 2, 2, 2. Let me make sure. My pages are vanishing. I hate it when my phone goes to sleep. Yeah, that's actually right. He's going to throw his dagger. at Nox. Let's see if he hits with it at all. It's +4, so no. No hit. He just throws his dagger and everything. It lands on the ground right in front of me. Just none of these guys. They just can't do thrown shit. They don't have the arms. They just have like spaghetti noodle arms.
They worked on leg day. They forgot to work on arm day.
No kidding. They have like hella dexterity, but they even with their like freaking +4 modifier, they are not hitting with anything. Yeah,
God.
that's also something. They have a modifier +4. They are not hitting with +4 in modifiers. So I believe that's the 3 of them's turn. So it starts back off with Orcra.
What?
The
I
3.
attack again.
No, wait, never mind. I forgot. It's our turns now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about our turns.
You're going to
Sorry.
skip me and you.
Yeah.
I'll beat the shit out of you.
Okay, so for you're ahead of me, Kenny. So
Yeah.
go ahead and do that.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna move my 30 feet forward. Or well,
Okay, so you're
basically, I think I can move up just enough. I want to be right next to the dude that took 2 damage.
right here.
Yeah. Perfect. I would then like to take my mace and do an uppercut, aiming for the dick.
Mace uppercut to the dick.
That is a
Okay.
19 to the dick.
That hits. That hits. Go ahead and roll
5
the damage.
damage.
5 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so he's at 7.
I like Emery more as a DM. He lets us hit people in the dick.
I know. He doesn't go, I don't think so, Chief. What?
Now for critical dick damage, I'm actually gonna give you a +1d4 because you rolled so high on that.
Sweet. Should I do that now or
Yeah, do it.
D4?
Mm-hmm.
Roll. 4.
4. That makes it to 11. He dead.
He did.
Critical dick death.
I broke it so bad he couldn't live anymore.
Okay, so this
I
is
hit him so hard he heard a crack and he just like accepted he was gonna die.
dun 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 dun. Okay, so now looking at me being the last to go, I'm going to aim for this other ranged person here, but I'm also going to dip my arrow in the flame and before taking the fire, using a bonus action to do so. So this adds 1d4 damage to the arrow if it hits, instant fire damage, and then there's he's burnt, and then he has to take. He takes 1 point of fire damage every turn that passes, mine, yours, anybody's. And when it gets to his turn, he can actually take an action to not do anything but put out the fire, or he can suffer the burn.
Sounds like he's gonna die anyway.
Well, let's see how this goes, because I still have to hit him. Keep opening the wrong window here. So, longbow, go. 13, so yeah, it's a hit. So let's see the actual damage here.
So hard his nuts shot up.
That's
top of
okay.
his head
That's
like bullets.
5, and then 1d4.
I
That's
like the
additional
way
2, so
that was-
that's 7. Okay, he takes 7 damage. Ooh, actually, he takes 7 damage and he's on fire.
So, Emery,
Yes.
my friend Mikey said, you hit him so hard, you shot his nuts up through his head like bullets.
Pretty much and everything.
That's what happened.
And that ends my turn, and as the turn phases back over to Orcra, he takes 1 damage and dies. it did do what he said, so He only had 8 hit points, that one. So all that's left of this is this little bastard right here next to Orkra, not realizing that all of his other friends are dead.
Do the dick damage, Orkra.
Uh-oh.
I think Matt's either muted or his internet dropped.
No, I'm right here.
Okay, he's just being quiet.
I was reading. I was looking at memes. I was sending memes to people.
Ah, he was busy drowning in apple juice.
I'll attack it.
Okay, roll to hit.
16 to hit.
And that hits, and also remember he's taking 7 damage.
Yeah, he is taking 7 damage.
Well, then he did.
He
He only had
didn't
hit
get
2
a
more hit
chance.
points.
That man did
So-
not get a chance.
We have cleared the front door. They really should have hired a better staff to man the door. Even with their double daggers, and we got the surprise jump on them because somebody rolled a good perception here.
You're welcome. I got them robot eyes.
So Orkra got 2 kills, so that's plus 50 on top of 50, so 100. Toast and I got a 75.
Any bonus damage for that annihilation of the penis?
Damage, yes. Experience, no.
Oh, worth a shot. All right. So since we're not going to do a regular campaign on Friday night, we want to try to do part 2 of this.
I'm down if you guys enjoy this. Literally my first time being DM at this, so
Hey, you let us do a lot more dumb shit than Caden's been doing, so we're happy.
This was pretty fucking great, to be honest.
I hit him in the dick.
It came with a full Minecraft
I,
3D chess set, bro.
Like, yeah, that was already
I
bonus
was gonna-
points.
I was gonna say, how do you like this particular thing? Is
I
it
like
better
it.
than better than just like trying to mentally visualize everything Gideon says?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I was mentally visualizing nothing. I'm like, which one's the closest? Oh, I hit that one, and I'm just like over here, like twiddling my thumbs or looking like stuff like.
because that actually got confusing with me in the way how Caden did it. It was like, wait, which one did he hit?
I hit one of them. So something got hit.
Okay, I managed to level up, and I get something fun. I get arcane arrows now.
I'm 75 points from.
Alright, and I gotta be honest with you guys. We only cleared about, I would say 20% of everything that I wrote out. So
Yep.
we still got a ways to go.
Well, that's something to do for Friday.
Alright, and hopefully more people will show up. I mean, I think Sass says he's still not going to be around, so...
Doubt
mark
Caden
down
will
how
show
much...
up.
Okay, wait, how much experience did we gain altogether? It was 3 fights?
Fights, yeah.
I gained at least 100 XP from each fight.
Okay, I was 100 experience.
I've gained like 375.
I'll say we'll give him like 300 experience when he gets back. I'm just gonna actually message him at this now.
Alright. Well, that was fun, gents. I look forward to Friday. I'm hop off for now.
stream. Good night.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, edit my shit, and then go play some actual Minecraft because the sport has tortured me enough. I want to
Oh,
play
that's
more.
what you wanted to do.
I want to go get more netherite, man.
You still gotta show me where the fuck the actual camp is.
There's no actual camp. We're just going wherever.
I don't want to do that. I want to play with you
Well,
guys.
then have fun either getting to me, which is like negative 3,000 blocks away. My Z coordinate is literally negative 3,000 and I think 64.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna close.
And
this screen.
yeah, I'm gonna close mine too. Adios.